So I need you to know something. I love a good plan. And while I've made a little bit of progress and not getting completely bent out of shape whenever my plans start to fall apart, if I'm being honest, I still have a lot of room to grow. Can you relate to any of these moments? Maybe you were really excited about a work proposal that all of a sudden just halted. Or you made a really fun day and you planned it all out for the kids, and when you get there, everybody's miserable and nobody's having it. Or at the end of a really hard week, you sought out a friend for a meaningful conversation and then you walked away and you felt completely unsupported. I know for me, I'm okay when one or two things kind of fall away from my plans and expectations. When it feels like all of these different things just start piling up, it can be a real struggle. And because I'm kind of a nerd, I felt like I needed to know what even is the formal definition of a plan. So the Oxford Dictionary tells us that a plan is a detailed proposal for doing or achieving something. And that made me wonder, is that why it's so hard? When all of our plans start to fall apart, is it because you and I are attaching these ideas about what we're going to do and achieve, whether it's by ourselves, with our friends and family, or maybe our community around us, to these plans that we've made up in our own mind? Not to mention, have we even stopped to think about what God's doing amidst some of our plans falling apart? Proverbs 19:21 has a really meaningful reminder for you and I today. It says, "You can make many plans, but the Lord's purpose will prevail." Or the Message version paraphrases it like this: "We humans keep brainstorming options and plans, but God's purpose prevails." And I love that version because you can feel the striving. We humans keep brainstorming options and plans to not just have a plan, but plans A, B, C, and D, all in order. Maybe because we want to feel safe, or maybe because we just want to be able to keep control of a situation. But then we're graciously reminded God's purpose prevails. It's almost like this verse is saying, hey, you can plan all you want, but God's going to be the one in control of the outcome. He's got this. God's got you. I know for me, there have been so many seasons in my life where God's purposes were so much better than my plans. And don't get me wrong, it did not feel good in the moment. In fact, it was horrible, but that's besides the point. God, in different seasons, uprooted my ideas about who I was going to marry, what career I was going to serve him in, and how kids were going to be a part of my husband and I's life. And each time that I thought I had a strong plan about what I was going to do or achieve or how something was going to go, God's purposes were so much better, even when my plans fell apart. And today, I believe that God has purposes for your life that'll prevail regardless of your plans and expectations too. Can I pray with you? Dear Jesus, thank you so much just for a moment to remember that you are the ultimate planner. You know our steps before we take them, and even when our plans start falling apart, we can trust that you have a good and amazing purpose for our life. We love you. Amen.